All right, people. So we're talking about how there's a lot of ignorant people on Google Plus because I don't really run into. Well, yeah, I do run into them in real life too, but mainly on Google Plus, I've had my ears full, and so it's about just being human. Not reading from verses like you're a robot or dismissing people with everything they say. Just being totally dismissive. Um, I don't understand it personally. I mean, I could talk to anybody, but I guess a lot of people don't have that capacity or the compassion or the consideration and common sense. So that's what this hangout is about. Also, we'll just be hanging out, just chilling for a little while. This will probably be a quick one, but so yeah, welcome you guys. So, any of you had an experience like that? Either one of you, Ryan and WO?
Oh yeah, I had one pretty recently.
Really?
How about you, Ryan?
So, what about the phrase ignorance is bliss? That means you're what? Are you blindly walking through, what is ignorance is bliss?
What is it? What do you think that means? I know I have a definition that I have
I think
for
it means
myself.
the
Me
blind
too.
leading the blind. And when you're like, okay, I'm okay with that because I'm just gonna follow this guy. And this guy in front of me is blind as well, so I'm be ignorant.
Don't be ignorant.
And
So,
to ignore.
To ignore. Ignorant to ignore. To be a product of ignore.
but then you also have the word bliss in that too. So,
So I'm going to ignore it, and then I will live in my own self-defined happiness bliss.
right.
I think that means the less you know, the better for some people.
Right.
If you don't want to know anything, then the better off you are, which is kind of true. And less you want to be a slave for the rest of your life.
True. But then also not a lot of people even realize there's a different side. So,
Exactly.
their ignorance can be based on their not having knowledge or of what the other side of the coin is.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't even think they're a slave, man. They think they're kings. That's
Hey,
They think
Jan.
that they own the
is
world.
bliss. To think that you
Right.
are a king when you are really uh, a fool, that is ignorance, is bliss.
Right. Right. James, have you ran into anybody who was ignorant on here? Okay. All right. Well,
No.
so ignorant with bliss, meaning they like it there. They
Right.
like it.
They do like it. You're right. They do like it.
Like my grandma, she likes it, but I was actually talking with her today about all the stuff that was going on. Like
Mhm.
and
Like
she
what?
well, I was actually talking with her about how we are actually fallen. She didn't think that we were fallen. She thought that we were put on Earth to do good things and things like that.
Yeah, like how uh, people are taught that we're inherently evil, which we're not. That's ignorant. That's ignorant to say, oh yeah, we're all evil. Bullshit. A kid,
No.
a child does not care about race. He doesn't care about gender. He just wants a child. When we were kids, we just wanted to be nice.
And fun.
Hmm. Well, there are some bad kids. I mean, come on. I work at a school, and some of these kids in kindergarten, there's some little badasses. But maybe it's because they were taught that from their parents. They're just,
Yeah, they were
right.
taught.
Yeah.
What would kids do by themselves? They would play. That's all they would ever do.
Yeah, until they were taught
exactly until they were taught.
Hmm. Well, you do have like a lot of these mental like hospitals and stuff like that, or like orphanages back in the day where the kids were being abused and they weren't getting attention, and so they just sit there and rock themselves back and forth and start gnawing on their tongue or hurting themselves from lack of love. You know.
Stimulation, lack of stimulation.
Yeah, you're right. So
It's horrible. It's horrible.
yeah,
Yep.
I think you need a balance. So
I think they need Jesus is what they need.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I bet those kids, if they got put in a mental hospital, I guarantee they ain't teaching them about Jesus in there.
Yeah, they're teaching about electroshock therapy and take this pill.
Don't fight. Don't question authority.
Just obey. I think it's funny how people are wearing these shirts and hats that say obey. So
yeah,
what
yeah,
are they obeying?
authority, the system,
It's kind of like that. What's
the
that one
movie.
movie?
They live.
They live. Yeah, yeah. When he
Yeah.
puts on the sunglasses.
And
Yeah.
he's looking at the magazines and the billboards, and it says eat. I mean, consume,
marry and
sleep.
reproduce.
Yeah, obey was one of them. Yeah,
Watch
you know.
TV.
Yeah, watch TV.
Don't question authority.
So when you see that on the different like the logos, those logos are made on purpose to keep our to keep us in our ignorance, to keep
Have you
us
seen
in
the
our
Pepsi? You know the Pepsi logo?
yeah, the red and blue.
It has red, blue, gold, and white.
Yeah, I wouldn't drink it. Don't drink it then.
No, I've given up my soda for forever now.
Wow.
I'm never drinking soda again. I'll stick to the coffee if I want caffeine. Screw that.
Rose,
Mhm.
I'm not even drinking Red
I
Bull.
Hey,
like your
James.
voice.
You like my voice,
I
James?
like your voice.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks, James. How are you?
I'm fine.
Oh, good. Well, welcome. Is there anything you want to talk about?
No,
No, just want to hang out? That's cool. All right. So, yeah, you have that Jay-Z logos, right? With the pyramid and the eye, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's always saying Rockefeller. Come to find out, he's actually a relative to them. Yeah. So.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And if any of you don't know who David Rockefeller is, which pretty sure you do, but if you don't, like you've heard of Rockefeller Square and all that, don't look up anything due to the Rockefeller family. Like if you want to, go ahead, but I guess don't look up anything Rockefeller because yeah, you'll regret it when you have your dreams tonight.
You will go and you will remove your ignorance.
Yeah. Well, if you want to wake up, then go ahead and look that stuff up. But I'm just telling you, these people don't have souls.
Yeah.
Well, exactly. What it means to sell out, to be sold out, right? If you sell your music, you be sold out and sell out. What it really means is you let your soul out to somebody else, and you're going to let somebody else inhabit you.
Also, sometimes there's ignorance in the music industry, is that people want to be famous, they want to be rich, they want, that lifestyle, which I would never, ever want. I think that would be absolutely horrendous. But there is people that will do anything for it, and including selling their souls. And sometimes you get so far into it, you already signed that contract, and you don't realize that you just did sell your soul for all this riches here on earth.
You just sold out.
Sold out. Yeah.
But I mean, people for money, literally. I listen to Lecrae, and the song that really speaks to me, that actually gives me the chills, is "Welcome to America."
Uh-huh. Do you know some of the? So can you give us some of the lyrics?
Yeah, he says, like, I can't really remember all of everything.
Well, yeah.
But, I know one of them is a mother might even sell her babies. A mother would sell her babies to get money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Well, I know in a couple third world countries, I read about these people. They get offered cable in exchange for their baby. Yeah, and
the
they
cable's just filled with lies.
right, and they do it. They literally sell their kids for cable. I couldn't even fathom that. I wouldn't even sell my cat for cable.
I wouldn't do anything for cable.
Mm-mm.
We got this new thing called Netflix.
I like Netflix though.
Yeah, because you can actually monitor what you're watching.
No commercials.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to get all the lies.
Yeah.
You can watch movies.
Yep. But then you got the movies that have a lot of the symbolism in it too, and then.
Well, you'll never get rid of that.
Yeah, but it's okay. You know, you can do research while you're watching a movie.
Yeah, you know, you can watch any movie you want. You can watch what is it? What's that one Nicolas Cage one? National Treasure.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of symbolism in that one.
You can watch it, but like, just you gotta know that that's like completely mind control. But when you watch that stuff, you'll be looking out for it. You'll be like, what the heck? You'll be like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones too. That's God. Have you seen the Temple of Doom?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I just watched that again.
Oh, recently?
Yeah, recently.
Oh, yeah.
So much stuff in there.
Yeah. No, see, like when I first watched that, I wasn't awake yet. So
yeah, me too.
I didn't get it. It was just entertainment. Now you go back and watch it and you go, holy crap, it's just all right there in your face. And the people who are not, you know, quote unquote, awoken to the other side of reality, don't see it. So that's why sometimes it's hard to talk to people about what's going on in the world because they don't see it. You can push it. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say you could push it in their face. They're not gonna see it no matter what you do.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And if you guys don't know what awoken means, it's like she said, it's the other side of reality. I'm just gonna do like a little explanation for it. I want you guys to do research on it. If this is like your first time ever seeing anything about being awoken or anything like that, and if you have never been awake, it means that sorry, I just had a brain fart. You're on the other side of reality, but okay, I got the words for it. It means that everything that you've ever known is fake, basically, and a lie. Money is a lie. Paper money is a lie. Money in general is a lie. Because you know what? That paper, I saw a picture, what's the difference between $1 and a Monopoly dollar? And it's just the mental belief that one is worth more than the other. Paper money is not worth anything. Money isn't worth anything in general. It's just something that you buy stuff with. Items. And that's what keeps us down in the system.
It's the root of all evil.
Right, and it's really true. Like, if you fold up a dollar bill, I saw it on Facebook. If you fold up a dollar bill in the right way, it says the root of all evil on it.
It does?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It actually says it on there.
I've seen the towers coming down on, if you fold a certain, it wasn't the dollar bill. I think it could be, I don't know, certain year.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It was the building falling down, and then recently on the new money, you can see the Hoover Dam crumbling.
Yes.
Because it's always there. Like I've told other people before, they have to tell you. It just doesn't matter how they tell you, but they have to tell you because of their karma. They believe in karma debt. So their karma debt, they have rules too. And that's the duality. So they have the black and the white. So they have to tell you. But even though they're going to do it, they're going to orchestrate it all, but they have to tell you they're going to do it. So then that way you knew.
So they're going to tell you, but they're going to tell you in such a way that you wouldn't even know if you weren't.
Oh, wait.
So they're basically telling you through a ton of deceiving words. And what do you guys call it? Like the professional speaking?
Well, they tell you through other people that, okay, so like say I get people that go, oh, conspiracy theory, oh, blah, blah, blah. Okay. It's all fun and games, right? You know,
Oprah, like Oprah and stuff.
Well, no, like, no, they don't tell you on there. It's in like cartoons, in movies, on, you know, like you said, if you fold a certain bill a certain way, it's in that, you know. It's in like Family Guy. You know, the same day that Robin Williams died, right? So-called committed suicide. They aired an episode of Family Guy in Europe of Robin Williams, and he kept duplicating himself in the show, and because Peter had like the Midas touch of Robin Williams, so everyone he touched turned into Robin Williams, and so he was trying to cut off his hand so he can stop making Robin Williams. Now this aired at the same exact time that he was committing suicide here. So that's not by chance. That's not coincidence. They did that on purpose. So, stuff like that. So then people like so-called me, whatever that means, you know, would see that. And then if I point it out right now, then other people will listen to this and go, oh my God, that's crazy. That's bullshit. You know what I mean?
I never knew about that. Like,
yeah.
You got to watch out. I know now that you got to watch out for those major event things. Like on the first day of Jade Helm 15, which is a military operation, there's this whole Planned Parenthood thing about the aborted baby, which is, don't get me wrong, that's a big problem, but it was a distraction for the even bigger problem and the even bigger thing that's going on.
They always do that.
Yep.
They always
movies.
Distractions. Like okay, like when the Batman shootings at the theater, remember? The Aurora, the one dude, Helms, he supposedly shot up a movie theater when Dark Knight was showing.
He called himself the Joker, stuff like that.
Yeah. So there's big movies coming out. Heath Ledger commits suicide. Then you have this guy who has his hair dyed red and his eyeballs are huge. You can tell he's a mind control. And he's just a patsy. Because people in the theater even said, we heard numerous people. There's numerous guns. He wasn't a lone gunman. There's never just a lone gunman. I don't know why they always say that. Same with Lee Harvey Oswald. You know, he didn't do that.
No, I don't think he even. I don't even think he killed. I think he was just mind controlled so that.
Yeah.
Like he said that he didn't even know what was going on.
That's why they shot him.
He actually didn't know. He did not know what was going on. Like I honestly think he was innocent.
Yeah, he was. I believe he was innocent, but I think he was also CIA. Maybe he knew he was going to be involved somehow. Who knows, right? He's dead.
It's so complicated, but like if you really play your mind through it and like write it down on paper, you can understand. That's why I always do stuff, I guess. You know, just write it out in my head.
Well, yeah, you should see all the scraps of papers I have laying around my house of everything I have to look up. Not a joke. But yeah, so they always have that lone gunman. So about the theater. So the big movie came out. Then they had that happen, which was a hoax. It was bullshit. It was all bullshit. The guy who got shot in his arm, he's doing an interview and he's wailing his shot arm around like it isn't, like he doesn't even have a sling on. He forgot he was supposed to pretend like he had a gunshot in his arm. Because his arm was just moving all left to right and up and down, and I was just like, yeah, not a wince on his face, nothing. And so, it's all bullshit. That whole courtroom was bullshit. But they like to do that whenever they're going to do something big. So whenever you see something like that happen, something big come out, look to see what else is happening. So like the dress, what color is the dress? Oh, some people think it's blue, some people think it's purple. Okay, that's so stupid. But that's how mind control people are, that they're actually buying into this, and responding to it and posting it, and it just, it's big fun. But come to find out, this guy in Russia was shot on the bridge. Let me get his name. because I know people are not going to know about that probably. So when I heard about the dress, I go, well, let me look what's else is going on. There you go. Just take away the There's probably other things that happen too, but that's what I found. Hold on.
Yeah, all that major stuff that you find on the news, if you find anything that's like trending, like super big, then always look up stuff. Like that's what I'm gonna be doing now on.
Yeah.
For sure, like movie dates.
Yep.
I'm gonna go through the movie theaters. I'm just gonna go stop in our local movie theater, and I'm gonna go write down all the dates.
Okay, his name was he was an anti-Putin leader. His name was Boris Nemtsov. So Boris, and then last name Nemtsov. That was the same exact day that the dress came out. Same exact day.
And it wasn't even on. Yeah, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like same with the Jade Hum 15. It's a military operation. You'd think that, especially because how big it is, you'd think that they'd have to release it on mainstream media, but nope.
You think so? Mm-hmm.
Nope. They don't, because apparently they don't think it's important enough to release.
You're right. You see, and now, right, and now this guy, he was an outspoken critic of the president, Vladimir Putin. So after he got shot, guess what happened? Putin quickly condemned the killing and took personal control of the investigation. Oh, isn't that nice? He took personal control of the investigation against somebody who was outright outspoken, did not like him. Period. So. Yeah. So. Makes you go, Oh, and of course, Obama had to say something about it too. He condemns the brutal murder. Really. Yeah. And then he said, I admired Nemtsov's courageous dedication to the struggle against corruption in Russia. Sure you did. Sure you did.
That's what me and my grandpa said the second that he said that. Like, we looked at each other and we just laughed. Yeah, right. You know,
right.
And plus I saw Hillary Clinton today. Like on
the
news.
Yeah.
And I told you a little bit about that, Rose, but I won't get too much into details. But I saw that she was like real honked off at like what Donald Trump was saying about the John McCain apparently not being in the did you see that they were accusing him of not being in the army being captured.
Yeah, they did the same thing with Bush.
Yep, and everyone got all offended. They're like, "Oh, you take that back right now, or where else?"
Well, he probably didn't.
No, he didn't. Of course he didn't. They're acting all angry, like they really care. Seriously, you take that back. Come on now. People should really catch on to that stuff. Like, do you think politics really care about other politics? Really? Do you think they're all just friends? Really? I don't know. I think they're all against each other. I think they would kill each other if they could. But
yeah. Well, no, they work together. I mean, a lot of them are related.
Well, yeah. But still.
Yeah.
They would. I really do believe that they're so messed up that they would kill each other. But their politics, they can't kill people directly. They can't kill people. They can, right. But you know what I mean. Like it would go mainstream.
Yeah, like this 12-year-old girl, she discovered that all the presidents but one were related, directly related to each other.
Mhm.
Yeah. There you go. So.
Let me guess who the one was. Abraham Lincoln.
What? Let me see. Let me see what she says. All right. No, Abraham Lincoln is actually related to Tom Hanks, so he goes all the way to this day, so he'd have to be related to other. Let me see. She said,
No way. I know.
"Oh, Martin Van Brooms." So Buren. Martin
So
Van Brooms.
he's the good guy though.
I
He had like
guess
the
so.
sideburns.
They. Oh.
Martin Van Buren's.
Oh, and she's also noticed an odd coincidence that each president seemed to be related to John Lackland Palagent. His last name Plantagenet. He was perhaps known as Robin Hood, the enemy of King John. So all of them, each president was related to John Lackland Palagent. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys gotta realize, like, if you doubt in the power of young kids, look at this 12-year-old girl. You see what she discovered? You see what this 12-year-old girl discovered? And she's 12. Like, you can't label, like, you can't judge somebody because of their label, like their age.
Yeah.
That's bullcrap. 365 days.
We have heard that we all are related, and also when she was doing this, she discovered she was the 18th cousin of President Barack Obama. 18th cousin. So she did her
I wonder
homework.
what I am. I am.
Oh no, she did her work though. I'll tell you that. Kudos to her parents and her teachers, man, for that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I hope I'm as far related away as I can be from all them people.
No.
I come from Europe. Czechoslovakia is my origins.
Well, yeah.
Czechoslovakia and Germany and stuff.
Yeah. Well, my grandfather was German. My grandmother was from Spain. Yeah. A little mixture there.
Yeah. I'm around the same area.
Mm-hmm.
Some people say that I look kind of Asian.
Really?
Yeah. When I smile though, but I'm not really Asian. Stable in the womb?
Yeah, I just read that. I don't know what that. It's funny.
Maybe it's a picture. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, but I saw Hillary Clinton and
Oh yeah. Tell me about that.
I just kind of I lost it when I see her because every time I see her, I see right through her makeup and all of her baby blood shape crap.
Disturbing.
Yeah, and I accidentally let that loose, and my grandma ended up kicking me out for a while of the house. Like she made me get out of the house.
Wow.
Then I talked to her, and then that's when she started like realizing that something's wrong. Because obviously, I wouldn't be freaking out for no reason.
Right.
Like I was like legitimately, I saw her face and I started freaking out. Like I got really angry. Like I mean, I was like ready to go run all the way up to the White House. And like seriously, I was getting angry.
Yeah. Wow.
Like I had to run out in the street, get on my skateboard for a while, and just skate for a while.
Yeah.
Wow.
You ever heard of this guy named John Todd?
No.
Okay, he used to be in the Illuminati. He was a warlock, and he left out. They put him in prison. He was going around. He was going to churches, and he was preaching, the truth. And he ended up in prison, and now he's disappeared. He hasn't been. No one's seen him since. I put a link on the side. You might want to watch that. Anyone who wants to watch it, I'll post it on my channel. On my Google Plus. But it's 3 hours and 39 minutes, so you might want to just like take a couple of breaks in between that. But man, he like everything that I know. After I found him, it just even confirmed it more. Hearing him talk, you go, okay. Because sometimes you have to doubt yourself. And when you're first doing your research, you doubt, well, maybe I'm wrong. maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is like just a psyop to take people into another place off track. That's not the case, obviously, but you do question that. You'd have to. If you're human, you question it because you're like, okay, everything is a lie. Well, maybe that's a lie. But I was still on that mind control set, so I didn't break all the programming, and I didn't tear down all the veils at that time. But
Oh, just letting you know,
oh,
I am no longer under the mind control roast. So thank you for that,
you're welcome.
guys. I'm pretty new. I'm pretty new to being awoken, so just so you know. But I'm like no more mind control. I've done so much praying that God has just totally came into my brain and just taken literally everything out that was not the truth,
Mm-hmm.
and then just kicked that stuff out and then threw it away, and then plugged in all the good stuff and all the truth.
A lot of crying during that time.
Oh my gosh, you guys don't even know.
A lot of crying because it's all the it's like I said, you're breaking through it. So to break through each shell, there's that process of it's kind of like dying.
It was like a part of you, like an entire, like most of you, feels like most of you died except for like the part that is like you.
All the stuff you don't need just falls away, and so
and then it's so sad though, like you feel so horrible, until like a couple days later pass, and you're like, you know what? I'm so glad that happened.
Right? Don't you feel stronger now?
Oh my goodness, I feel like not just mentally and spiritually stronger. I've never had a closer relationship with God, but I actually feel physically stronger. Like honestly, like I don't know, like I have more willpower, so I can actually do more than I used to.
It gives you confidence. So like you get power from awakening and finding Jesus Christ. What happens is you get physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually stronger. Excuse me. Yeah. Incredible. I hope everybody experiences it.
Man, me too, but like you said, some people just can't right away.
No, and a lot of people just don't get it. They don't get it. They don't want to get it, and they'll just make fun of you because it makes them feel better for not getting it. And that's fine. I can take criticism because I know where they're coming from, and I respect that. Not everybody wants to eat from the tree of truth. Not everybody wants to, and that's fine. Gotta respect it. Can't force feed anyone. They have to be willing to know. So like if somebody comes to me and they're really honestly truly want to know, because I'll ask them over and over again, are you sure? Are you sure? Like, seriously. You have to be sure, because there's no turning back. Once you know these things, you can't erase it from your eyes, or you can't erase it. You'll always see it for the rest of your life. You'll see it. So
in my room sometimes I actually like the other day I saw entities in my room, and I realized that right away that they were not demons, because the way that they looked, they're different than demons.
Yeah, well, you're protected.
Demons have like a distinct look to them. They're more, when I see them, they're more curved. Angels look more jaggedy and curved. Like I don't know. It's like you can't really define it by human description.
I know what you mean. I've seen them.
They look more. They look more sharp. Demons look more sharp, and angels look more transitioned.
Yeah.
But they still look sharp in a way. I don't know. It's like.
Yeah. They want to attack you because they know you're awake. Because not awake. I hate freaking saying that. But I don't even know another word that's used. That's what everybody's using. But I don't like labels. But so like when you start not waking up, not to say it, but they know because your spirit, something changes in you
Energy levels,
something
energy, vibration,
something they know, and it scares them because Um, they don't want other people knowing because that's power. The more of us that know, that's power.
Yeah.
And all this is if we get enough people to wake up, so-called wake up, all this is done. All this falls apart. It doesn't exist anymore. This whole crap that we're living in ceases, and they have to run for the hills. Nobody's going to give them refuge. No one's going to help them because we'll all see them for who they really are. But until that day comes, they're going to have to keep playing this stupid political bullshit game. This take away your rights, change the Constitution, degrade us, degrade the human race. It's just going to continue until enough people wake up. It's kind of like the 100 monkeys, If there was this, there was this experiment they did. There were 100 monkeys on the island, and I'll put a link for that. I'll post it on my Google Plus if people want to watch it. So they put 100 monkeys on the island, right?
Yeah.
And they taught the monkeys to wash their hands before they ate, right? So then all of a sudden, all around the world, these monkeys started washing their hands before they ate. It became a consciousness. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's crazy how that happens, So yeah, if enough people, like I said, enough of those monkeys, they had a certain amount of monkeys, that awoken the population of monkeys around the world from this little island that they were taught on. It was impossible for them to go out and teach other monkeys because they're on the island. Last time I checked, they don't really swim very well now, do they? Or swim at all. So not to cross an ocean at least.
Spiritual. It's a spiritual connection.
It's a consciousness.
Energy change. Yep.
Yeah. So the more of us that so-called awaken, it becomes a shift. So whether people want to do it right now or not, this is the thing you have to remember too. When somebody doesn't want to listen to what you have to say or think it's just a joke or whatever, they want to say, it doesn't matter because when there's enough of us that wake up, everyone's waking up.
Yep.
Whether you like it or not.
And that's when Jesus will come down.
I believe so, and I hope so, and I pray so. But I think we have to reach that. And using the internet, they can use the internet to gather information, but we can also use the internet to reach other people around the world. I talk to people in Canada, Australia, the UK, India, Mexico. I talk to people all over the world. So, so it works for both of us,
And we also have a YouTube channel that me and Rose do a show together. And make sure you also subscribe to the channel that you're on right now, Rose's channel. Make sure to also subscribe to both of our channels. It's called NWO Resistance. It's like my name, but I never changed it, so
yeah.
This is what it is now.
NWO Resistance. Yeah, that's where we actually have a topic and we cover documents and talk about that topic.
Yeah, this is just us kind of like chilling and just talking.
Yeah, it's the first time we've ever done this, but usually we just, we're showing you the material, we're showing you the maps, we're showing you the paperwork, we're giving you the links to all these things. So it's really more structured.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We also do some, talking, too. It's not just, all completely about, sometimes we, talk about other topics, too,
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Yeah.
That's why the videos are so long sometimes. I remember our first one about J. It says, it's 46 minutes long, so, I mean, if you guys have the time, go ahead and check it out. I wouldn't watch the first one. I'd go ahead and watch the JDown 15 update. But if you want to watch the JDown 15 one, it's good. We also have one about Planned Parenthood. It hasn't had very many views, but our JDown 15 one has had
1,000.
Almost.
Over 1,000.
1,300 almost.
Yeah. And it's been, 3 days? Not bad. So it's kind of like, can you talk to 1,000-something people in 3 days in your community about this subject? Probably not. So to be able to make a video that, at least if they even tried to watch it, at least they tried. You know, we don't know how long they watched it for, but at least that was brought to their attention. Jade Helm 15.
It would be like that in real life too. Like some people just don't listen.
Right.
Like they don't. Some people would want to be rude, you know. Like they would like try to hear you out, you know, and then at a certain point they would just stop. But on YouTube they can actually stop listening. But you know what I mean? Like at least we got the word out, and at least if we only saved one person, if we woke at least one person up, like only one person, I would feel as if I fulfilled my destiny here on the earth.
It's a blessing.
If one person came back to me and they said, like on my YouTube channel, if they said, like to either one of us, if they said that because of your videos, you have woken me up, and I actually have had one.
Really?
One of my good friend, yeah, Nick.
Oh, that's right.
It's Mr.
Mr.
something.
Yeah.
Mr. We just call him Mr.
Mr. Fuck Off, I think it is, right?
Eat shit or something like that.
Mr. Fuck Off and Eat Shit. Yeah, he's a cool guy.
He doesn't sound too cool, but let me see. Mr. Don't Give a Fuck.
Oh, Mr. Don't Give a Fuck. There you go. Yeah, subscribe to him. He's a cool guy.
No, he really is. He really is.
Yeah.
He's actually cool. It's just.
He actually caught on very quickly. I was surprised. He was saying things that I would say, and I was like, "Whoa, damn, dude, what have you been doing? What have you been reading?"
He's like,
good.
I've just been watching your videos. I'm like, what the heck?
Wow, that's awesome.
And he was actually excited to watch our second video. I'm like, what the heck?
That was cool.
He's like, okay, when is it gonna start?
Oh yeah, that's right.
I remember that he was like, Ian, start. You know, dragging it down.
Yeah. So, anyways, peoples, I guess I'm gonna end it here. Go off live. Just wanted to hang out for a minute, say hi to everyone. I haven't done a video in a long time because I've been working with the NWL Resistance channel that we have. But hello to everybody. Miss you guys. Love you guys. Take care. And hopefully you got some information out of this. Please look up John Todd. You might, if you any books you, I would suggest Behold a Pale Horse by William Cooper. I would suggest Fritz Springmeier, The 13 Bloodlines, and another one he wrote how to detect undetectable mind control, something like that. Hold on, now I have to.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that it?
Mind control, yep.
Okay.
I remember it.
Okay. Just making sure, because I hate it when people say I'm wrong and then.
You can just look it up. Just look up like Behold the Pale Horse PDF or whatever. Just do that, and then like type in the book title and then PDF.
Right. Oh yeah, Bloodlines of the Illuminati.
Yep. To your guys' surprise, Disney and McDonald's and things like that are in the 13 bloodlines of the Illuminati.
Yeah, they are. They are one of those 13. Now there is more than 13, but you know, it changes. They're always fighting against who's the top ones. Because there's only could be 13 that are the top. So they're always fighting to get into that top 13.
There's lots of bloodlines. It's just.
But those are the. Yeah, it changes. So a little bit, but the Astors and all them, the DuPonts, they're still up there and they're gonna stay up there. But it's called the undetectable mind control. I have that posted on my Google Plus, but I'll repost it because it's worth it. Yeah. So let me see.
I'll be sharing this on my Google Plus too, Rose.
Oh well, yeah. Okay, great. So all right, so I guess we'll just wrap it up here. And oh yeah, he even talks about the Ebola mind control, but that's not a book that I'm aware of. He's just talking about it because what happened to Ebola, everyone? I don't know. It's weird. There's always the new boogeyman, always. So I posted that too on my Google Plus. All right. You guys enjoy. Take care. God bless, and Jesus Christ is the only way. Do you have anything else you want to say, NWO, before I end?
God bless America. Just kidding.
All
God bless y'all. Love you guys.
right. All right. Peace out, bitches. No, it's one.